My brother told everyone I got kicked out of culinary school for being talentless. What he didn't know was I'd been working under a Michelin star chef for 8 months. Family dinner just got interesting. I was prepping vegetables in Chef Laurent's kitchen when my phone started buzzing. Once, twice, then nonstop. 37 messages flooded the family group chat in under 5 minutes. My brother Kevin was getting engaged, and apparently he had some entertaining stories to share about his failure of a sister. Yeah, Sophie tried the whole cooking school thing but couldn't hack it. Dropped out after a year. She's working at some greasy diner now, flipping burgers or whatever. Probably for the best, honestly. Not everyone's cut out for real careers like mine. I nearly sliced my finger instead of the carrots. The messages kept rolling in. My cousin Hannah sent 3 crying, laughing emojis. My aunt Karen wrote, "Oh, honey, maybe you should look into administrative work. It's never too late to start over." My uncle commented, "At least she's employed, I guess." And then my dad, the man who taught me how to scramble eggs when I was 7, wrote, "Maybe it's time Sophie got serious about life instead of chasing unrealistic dreams." My hands were shaking, not from sadness, from pure rage. Here's what they didn't know. I hadn't been kicked out of culinary school. I'd left voluntarily 8 months ago when Chef Laurent Beaumont, owner of 2 Michelin stars and one of the most respected kitchens in the city, personally called me into his office after I'd catered a private event. He'd tasted my duck confit and offered me an apprenticeship on the spot. You don't say no to a man like that. You definitely don't say no to that kind of opportunity. But I never told my family. Kevin had just gotten his promotion to regional sales manager, and I knew they'd never understand why I'd leave school. So I told them I was working at a diner and kept my head down, working 16-hour days in Laurent's kitchen, learning everything. Chef Laurent noticed me standing frozen, phone in hand. "Problem, Sophie?" I handed him my phone without a word. He read through the messages, his expression darkening with each swipe. Then something shifted. A slow smile spread across his face. "Your family? They ever come to the restaurant?" "Never. They think I can barely afford to eat, let alone dine somewhere like this." He handed back my phone. "Invite them. Saturday night. Tell them you want to celebrate your brother's engagement properly. My treat. Full tasting menu." Saturday evening arrived. I watched from the kitchen window as my family filed in, looking painfully out of place. My mom kept tugging at her dress. My dad glanced at the menu, and I saw his eyes widen at the prices. Kevin strutted in wearing a suit that was trying way too hard, his fiancée Brittany clinging to his arm like an accessory. They settled into the corner table, the best one in the house. I'd made sure of it. Kevin immediately started holding court, showing off his engagement ring to anyone who'd look. I heard fragments of conversation floating back to the kitchen. His new car, his promotion, his upcoming bonus, how Brittany's parents owned a vacation home in Aspen. My station was ready. 7 courses, each one something I'd perfected over the past 8 months. Seared scallops with brown butter and capers, duck breast with cherry gastrique, handmade pasta with truffle cream. Every single dish was mine. I changed into my chef's whites, the ones with my name embroidered on the chest. My hands were steady now. Chef Laurent gave me a nod. I walked out of the kitchen and straight to their table. The conversations died mid-sentence. My mom's wine glass froze halfway to her lips. "Sophie?" Her voice came out strangled. Kevin's smirk faltered. "What are you doing here? Did they let you bus tables or something?" Chef Laurent appeared beside me, placing his hand on my shoulder. "Your sister is one of the most talented young chefs I've had the privilege of training in 20 years. She's been working in my kitchen since last fall. Starting next month, she'll be my junior sous chef." The table went completely silent. My aunt's mouth hung open. My dad stared like I'd grown a second head. Kevin finally found his voice. "But the diner. You said you were working at a diner." I lied. I placed the tasting menu in front of each of them. 7 courses listed in careful script. Because I knew none of you would understand why I left school for this. Everything you're about to eat tonight, I made. Every single dish. My mom started to say something, but Chef Laurent wasn't finished. He leaned in, that slight smile still playing at his lips. "Oh, and Sophie, I forgot to mention, the call came through this afternoon. Per se, in New York accepted our recommendation. You start as their head pastry chef in 3 weeks." Kevin's engagement ring suddenly looked really, really small.